What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the 4 Horsemen figure, Obscura Krampus. That's alright. Naughty children, beware. The Krampus is here for your Christmas Eve review. This one came out last year. Yes, I know there's a brand new one in red, but I didn't really need that one because I already had the original one in black that I never reviewed. He's a little loose in there because I did do an unboxing at some point last year. This is very cool, and I'm really glad to get to it. You know, the part of the reason why I never reviewed it is I wanted something to review it with, something to go with it, and I finally did get something which we will be showing soon and reviewing soon, so do stay tuned. But this box is awesome, and yes, they did put out their own Father Christmas. I actually didn't get that for various reasons that I won't get into. I just didn't get it. But this looks awesome. Mythic Legions, Thor Horsemen. Beautiful box. This is metallic, which is great. This also came with a card, like a Christmas card, but I don't have that here. So this is really a nice box. And without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's the Krampus out of the package, but before we get to him, let's look at the accessories, because there's a bit. First, you get this basket, like a wicker basket that he puts on his back. It has a little cover on it that I'm not getting to close up well now that it's off. So that's a thing. There's also a rope that you need to, thread through and then turn it into a backpack in some way. I don't know. I'm not very good with ropes. But maybe my wife is. We'll ask her. But this is pretty cool. The paint is really nice. The sculpt is very, very nice. And it is funny, but within this basket, there was a human skull. This looks really good. The jaw articulates. You could pop it on some other figures if you'd like. There's also a smaller skull. Oh, a child skull? Oh boy. Cleaner. This one doesn't articulate. Creepy looking. Dark teeth. So, but very, very nice. And then there was 2 hands. 2 skeletal hands. That, according to the official photos, you could put over here and have like a skeleton like coming out of the box. I think that's kind of the box, the basket. I think that's pretty cool. That's creepy. And I guess you could store these guys in there if you'd like. He also comes with this, I don't know, belt of some sort, strap. I guess you could put it on him at wherever you want, strap something through it. I'm gonna guess you could strap this through it. This is a bundle of birch branches, which he uses to flay kids, slap kids, psh, psh, naughty kids. Then put him in his basket, apparently. Yeah, he's not nice. But this looks really good. I like it. I like how this looks. Really nice looking weapon. Yeah, why not? This looks pretty cool. We get 2 extra hands. These are more like fist hands, although they are open, so you can put something in there. I guess the branches, but the hands on them now might fit the branches as well. We'll have to check that out as we go. But, they're just done in black. They're okay. We get some jingle bells, so everybody knows he's coming. And maybe they think he's Santa, but it's really the Krampus. I would think you'd wrap this around a little bit more, make it dangle around his neck more than it does. Right now it's just dangling around his krajiji. But, jingle bells, why not? And he comes with a pair of handcuffs, or, shackles, I guess. I don't recall him being shackled ever, but I don't know, maybe, there is shackles in a lot of those old illustrations. They look good, they're cool enough. Real chain. This chain is actually, not on mine, but It's still cool, you know, if you want to put him on him. I probably won't, but, you know, it works. As for articulation on the Krampus, the head is really tight on mine. Oh, there we go. It freed up. So that moves. It's on the ball joint. This is a floating piece, so that's a pretty long ball joint then, I guess. And then there is no chest articulation, but there is waist articulation, and that moves pretty good. You have a hinge swivel at the shoulders. You have a hinge swivel at the elbow, and same thing at the wrists. The legs can split fully. Kicks forward, goes back. You got a rotation in the thigh. You have a knee bend, rocker at the foot, hinge. And now the tail is on a ball joint, but unfortunately, even though I heated it up plenty, when I popped it in, my plastic got stressed, and you can see it right there, and I'm, you know, really afraid to move it. It's kind of like lined off, but even, you know, twisting it around is gonna stress that plastic even more and possibly snap off. So I don't need the tail to articulate, I just need it to dangle to the side the way it is, so I guess I'm fine with it, but I wish it didn't happen. But, you know, if you're getting the red one of this, because obviously this one is long sold out, this was an exclusive to Four Horsemen's store last year. If you're getting the red one, do be careful with that tail. So taking a look at the Krampus in full. Look at his head sculpt. It's pretty amazing. Really, really like it. Big, long tongue sticking out. That looks really, really good. It's kind of curved. It's got a little wash on there. The teeth look all gnarly. Got fangs. That's pretty cool. I love his nose. Red eyes. Lots of wrinklage around his face. And he's got the beard that looks really good. The ears. A little bit of a little white brushing over the black. Makes everything pop nicely. He's got this big furry collar. It's not like a collar. I guess that's part of his anatomy, you know? This is like hair. Looks really good. And you got the hair back here. And of course, these amazing looking goat-like devil horns. Look at that. Beautiful sculpt and paint there. And I love the little hairs that like stick up over here. That's pretty cool. That looks pretty phenomenal. Then his body, you know, I'm pretty sure we've seen this body on other Mythic Legions before. But it looks good, you know. Nice musculature, just done in black. Totally fine. Then you got gauntlets here. And that's a lot of the thing about these, you know. There's always a lot of shared parts with other figures. So this looks good. This looks good. These gauntlets. Really like them. Nice paint on them. These hands look pretty good. Then these tassels look pretty nice. Over this like fur that goes down here. More like armor bits here. On the back. And you got the tail, which we talked about before. But it looks really nice. It's a very, very nice looking tail. Nice musculature in the legs. Very Mythic Legion-esque armor for the legs as well. That looks pretty good. Little hoof feet looks pretty good too. On the bottom of the feet look very nice. In the back here, all of it looks good. So yeah, Krampus is a good looking figure. There's no doubt about it. I think he's really, really nice looking. And you know, it really works for exactly what you want it to be. I mean, if you've seen pics of the Krampus, this is pretty spot on. You know, I don't know about the bare-chested thing, but I don't have a problem with it either. I think it works very well. For your size comparisons, first up, here is the Santa that I got to go with my Krampus, and it is the Fresh Monkey Fiction version of Santa, and they size really great together. So if you wanted to know and wanted a, you know, an alternate to the Father Christmas that Four Horsemen Studios put out, this is a great way to go because it really fits the aesthetic well, the engineering, all of that. It just really works nicely. And for some more size comparisons, here is the Krampus with a bunch of other awesome figures you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts, this Krampus is pretty awesome. You know, I have a little problem with my tail. But otherwise, I think it's pretty good. I also think, I wish they did the little straps, for the basket a little better instead of just putting a rope on it. I think that would have been cool, but otherwise, this is a great figure. Again, this one is no longer available, unless you're looking for it on the secondary market, which is going to run you. There is a red version that you could get at BBTS right now. So if you like this one and don't mind it being red, some versions of Krampus, that you've seen in illustrations are red. You could go ahead and get it. It's the same thing in red, and that's pretty cool. There you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.